United Kingdom's decision to purchase 6 additional Land Ceptor launchers marks a decisive moment in the modernization of its national air defense capabilities. The £118 million contract, awarded to European missile manufacturer MBDA, is not simply another procurement deal, but rather a reflection of the government's broader vision to align military readiness with industrial growth. At a time when European security faces renewed challenges due to Russia's use of drones and cruise missiles in Ukraine, and with NATO seeking to strengthen its eastern flank, London's investment carries both operational urgency and symbolic weight. The choice to reinforce Sky Sabre, the advanced medium-range system of which Land Ceptor is a core component, underscores the United Kingdom's recognition that the skies over Europe are once again contested and that a credible defense requires layered, modern, and highly mobile solutions. The Land Ceptor system is not new to the British Armed Forces, but its expansion marks a significant leap forward. At its heart lies MBDA's Common Anti-Air Modular Missile, or CMM, which has quickly become a benchmark in flexible and adaptable air defense technology. With the baseline CMM capable of engaging targets at ranges up to 28 kilometers and the extended CMMER stretching that reach to 45 kilometers, the system provides versatility across different operational contexts. Each missile carries a 10-kilogram high-explosive fragmentation warhead, activated by a sophisticated laser proximity fuse and guided with an active radar seeker. This combination allows for extreme accuracy, with demonstrations proving its ability to destroy objects as small as a tennis ball traveling at twice the speed of sound. When integrated into Sky Sabre's command network, the system can guide up to 24 missiles simultaneously, ensuring coverage of multiple threats from fast jets to low-signature drones. This level of precision and adaptability is critical in the current threat environment. The war in Ukraine has illustrated how inexpensive drones and cruise missiles can saturate defenses, disrupt logistics, and strike deep into critical infrastructure. Russia's frequent use of submarine and ship-launched cruise missiles against Ukrainian targets has shown that long-range precision weapons are now a permanent fixture of modern conflict. For the United Kingdom, the lesson is clear. National security requires an air defense architecture that can respond not only to high-end state threats, but also to the proliferation of smaller, cheaper, and more unpredictable airborne systems. Sky Sabre, with its modular design and networked architecture, embodies the type of layered and flexible defense needed to meet this challenge. The new acquisition also reflects the broader trajectory of NATO's integrated air and missile defense posture. Land Ceptor's deployment to Poland under Operation Stiffdale has already demonstrated its value in bolstering NATO's eastern front against Russian aggression. Unlike older systems such as Rapier, which had limited range and engagement capacity, Sky Sabre can operate independently or as part of a larger allied network, integrating seamlessly with other NATO platforms. This interoperability is a key advantage, enabling the system to act as both a standalone shield for British forces and a plug-in element for multinational defense grids. In this sense, the UK's expansion of its Sky Sabre fleet is not just about homeland protection, but about reinforcing collective security commitments. From a strategic standpoint, doubling the number of deployable Sky Sabre units sends a clear message of deterrence. The United Kingdom is acknowledging that airspace over Europe will remain contested for the foreseeable future, and that a credible defense requires more than symbolic gestures. By investing in highly accurate and mobile missile systems, London strengthens both its ability to defend its territory and its capacity to project security abroad. The move is also intended to reassure allies and deter adversaries, particularly as NATO emphasizes the need for layered defenses capable of countering a broad spectrum of threats. Sky Sabre fills a vital middle ground, providing coverage where longer-range systems like the American Patriot or SAMP/T may not be viable and offering more mobility than bulkier alternatives. At the same time, the procurement illustrates how defense investment is increasingly linked to industrial strategy. The £118 million contract will support 140 jobs across the UK, with MBDA's Bolton facility at the center of the program. This site, already undergoing a £200 million expansion to create 700 new jobs by the end of the decade, stands as a symbol of how defense spending fuels both security and economic growth. The Ministry of Defense has made clear that procurement under the Plan for Change is not solely about weapons, but about sustaining industrial capacity, technological expertise, and supply chain resilience. By anchoring such contracts within the domestic defense industry, Britain ensures that strategic capabilities are not only bought, but built at home, securing both military independence and economic dividends. The industrial dimension of this contract cannot be understated. The British government has emphasized that defense procurement must also serve as a catalyst for innovation, job creation, and regional economic development. MBDA, already a leading supplier of missile systems to Europe and beyond, benefits from the stability of long-term contracts, while the wider ecosystem of suppliers gains predictability and investment. In the case of the Land Ceptor program, the ripple effects extend far beyond the immediate 140 jobs supported, reaching into supply chains that involve precision engineering, advanced electronics, and specialized materials. In a climate where industrial resilience is increasingly seen as part of national security, the blending of defense procurement with economic strategy represents a deliberate and calculated choice. Comparisons with other Western systems highlight the careful positioning of Sky Sabre within NATO's arsenal. The American NASAMS, for example, offers extended range when paired with AIM-120 missiles, while the Franco-Italian SAMP/T brings long-range capabilities. Yet Sky Sabre carves out its niche with exceptional mobility, modular deployment options, and remarkable interception accuracy. Its ability to operate effectively against low-signature drones and precision-guided munitions makes it particularly relevant in the evolving threat environment, where NASAMS or Patriot may be less flexible in rapidly shifting battlefield contexts. Land Ceptor's agility and standalone functionality provide a crucial operational edge. This makes it a valuable asset, not only for defending static installations, but also for protecting rapidly maneuvering ground forces. The historical context of the system further underscores its importance. The Land Ceptor emerges from the Enhanced Modular Air Defense Solutions program, designed from the outset to deliver NATO-integrated flexibility. By drawing lessons from legacy systems like Rapier, while integrating advanced radar, missile, and command technologies, the program represents a generational leap in British air defense philosophy. The shift from a limited, single-purpose system to a modular, networked shield capable of confronting a spectrum of threats reflects how the UK has internalized the lessons of recent conflicts and prepared for those of the future. Ultimately, the acquisition of 6 new launchers must be seen as part of a larger narrative. The £118 million investment is not simply a tactical enhancement, but a strategic declaration. Britain is strengthening its homeland defenses, reinforcing NATO's eastern flank, and binding industrial policy to military procurement. It is an acknowledgement that in an era of contested skies, drones, and precision missiles, air defense is no longer a secondary concern, but a cornerstone of deterrence. At the same time, it demonstrates that defense spending can serve as both a shield and a lever for economic renewal, supporting jobs, industries, and technological innovation. The timing of this procurement is telling. With up to £1 billion earmarked in the Strategic Defense Review for Homeland Missile Defense, this contract is both a step toward immediate readiness and a signal of long-term commitment. The skies over Europe may grow more crowded and more dangerous, but with Sky Sabre at the core of its evolving shield, the United Kingdom positions itself to meet the challenge. By combining cutting-edge military technology with deliberate industrial policy, London underscores that its approach to defense is as much about resilience and preparedness as it is about deterrence. The Land Ceptor deal, then, is not just about 6 launchers. It is about securing a future where Britain remains both a strong military actor and a robust industrial power in a world that is increasingly volatile.